I've been to jail 16 times. I do all these activities, protesting in front of Chinese embassies, or the visiting Chinese president or prime minister. I feel that without such a risk, there is no resolution. My grandmother used to tell me stories of Tibet. And we were living in South India, in a Tibetan refugee camp in Karnataka. And in the heat of jungles of Karnataka, we used to be told stories of apples, snow mountains, yaks, apricots and peaches. Things that we couldn't see in Karnataka. And later in school, we learned that you have lost the freedom of your country and you are at someone else's sympathy, and your people are suffering under the occupying force of China. I was in 5th standard when I made my first promise. The promise that when I grow up, I'm going to be working for the freedom of Tibet. And until that happens, I will never rest. And that promise is what I'm trying to fulfill even today. Even at the time of Quit India movement, 1942, right in the middle of Second World War, most Indians couldn't imagine a free India, which was happening 5 years after that in 1947. So the movement of a freedom struggle and the collapse of a totalitarian regime, these are very interesting moments, unpredictable. For me, the idea of freedom of Tibet is the political freedom, and there should be many other factors coming together to make it possible, and I'm only a very minute, small point in this. But there is also the personal freedom. What kind of freedom am I seeking, and what am I doing for that freedom? And in that, I found, contradictory to all usual notions of being bound and jailed, I find that going to jail is one of the most liberating factors in life, I found. Because when I go to jail, there are many rules and regulations, many other things that test you personally. And for example, my shoes become my pillow, my shirt becomes my blanket, the handkerchief that I use with me, this becomes my towel. So in that way, one learns to live with very, very small needs in life. And once you come out of it, you feel more liberated. You feel like I'm more capable now. Yeah. I would hate to live what is called the comfortable, convenient life, because there's no spiritual challenge in this. There's no personal challenge in this. In fact, it induces you to be more complacent, and you slowly lose your freedom to the comforts you keep on seeking. And that could become a bondage where your life could become your own prison.